Hi TCF family, this is Tori Homann, and I want to talk today a little bit about something I've struggled with over the past few months, and that is contentment. I started working from home in March when State Farm closed its buildings due to COVID, and that was going fine until the end of March when my husband Dan officially retired. So now I'm at home trying to work and watching him enjoy his retirement. Even though all of you that know Dan would know that that still means he was working hard, but just doing things that he enjoyed. After a few weeks, we also decided we needed to help DJ out, our son, who was working from home and trying to keep two young girls entertained. So we agreed to watch the girls 3 days a week. So now I'm watching Dan spend time with the girls, and I don't get to really take part in that because I have to work from home. So some discontent, maybe even a little bit of jealousy was settling in. Took me a while to figure out what was going on, why I was feeling so unsettled. But when I finally realized what it was, the main problem was I was focusing on the negatives of this situation and how it was affecting me, instead of focusing on the positives and focusing on what I could do to serve God. Kind of blends in with the devotions that Dan has done on focus and that Henry has done on using this time to serve God. How can we reach out and help others? So that's what I needed to do. So when Susie asked me to do a devotion, it was pretty clear that God was saying, yeah, I want you to talk about contentment because that's what I've been trying to teach you. So maybe I can have a few words that would help other people. In his wisdom and perfect timing, God led me to Psalm 63. It's a pretty good psalm, so I recommend, if you have some time, take some time to read it. The second half of verse 1 says, I thirst for you, my whole being longs for you, in a dry and parched land where there is no water. That pretty much summed up what I had been feeling over the past, couple of months. So I decided, it's definitely time I needed to do something about this. So, of course, the other verses that popped out to me were in Philippians 4. These should be familiar to you because Pastor Dave just finished preaching on some of this. So Philippians 4, verses 11 through 13 say, I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned, keyword, learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content. Again, there's that word, learned, in every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. And I would put in parentheses for my situation, whether working from home or in the office. All right. Verse 13, I can do all this through him who gives me strength. And then verse 19 says, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. So again, I have to learn to be content. That word learn tells me it's not natural to be content. We have to learn it, and we have to choose to learn it. It is a choice. We live in a society that bombards us with all kinds of messages about what we need to be content. But those are worldly views, not God's view. If I go back to Psalm 63, verse 1, it tells me at the beginning, you, God, are my God. Earnestly, I seek you. That's what we need to do, not what the world tells us. We need to do what God says. We need to earnestly seek him, and then we can learn how to be content. So that's what I've been working on. Hopefully this helps you a little bit. We'll see. I have a long way to go. So I hope you all have a great day, a great week, and I look forward to seeing you at church. Love you all. Bye.